All right, we are live.
Hey.
What up? It is online open mic with Dallas Poetry Commission. So grab a smoke, grab a drink, fuck AA, cause it's Thirsty
Thirsty
Thursday.
Thursday,
Thursday.
Let
Thursday,
the
whoop
poetry
whoop.
be your therapy.
Yes.
Let me see what's up. Let me see.
That'll be a
Let's get some
great show.
let me see if we can wait a little bit so we can get some people in. Get some people coming in.
Bring me a knife and a cutting board.
What you about to do some cooking while we on? A
Ooh.
knife and
Is that a melon?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
It ain't no food.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
Oh, it
big
gets it
seeded.
gets
watermelon.
bigger. I see.
Yes.
so we just automatically turned into the cooking channel, huh?
Ooh, I love
Yeah,
that.
you
Really?
can.
As y'all come in, say what's up, what up. Let us know that you out there so we can
Don't
get the
mind
show on
me.
the road. My she sure is turning into the cooking channel. Yeah, y'all, we gonna have to do that intro over because I think I should have delayed it in the first place. Hey, I ain't a professional. Y'all gonna find that out real quick. Okay. This is the first time we getting this started with the Dallas Poetry Commission.
Yeah.
As we go along and do this more and more, our channel will grow. We'll get more people following. Shoot, we may have to start doing some more shows, get some more members in to help us out.
I would
But
love to become a member.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Yes.
yeah. Where you heading from?
I'm in Dallas.
Oh, you in Dallas? Oh,
Yes.
okay. 'Cause I'm
I
about to
used to
say it
go.
don't even matter where you from because shoot,
Hmm.
Nyarko in Florida, she a member.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to go by the name Hypnotic, but I changed my name.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Look, she changed with the times.
I did. I did.
Definitely understand. Well, welcome, welcome.
Thank y'all.
We all are a part of
Yeah,
DPC.
yeah,
Okay.
poetic killing.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm too shy. I'm very shy.
I don't see why. And then come through there and crack and breaks the stage in half.
Me?
I don't see why. You might well come on out your shell, baby.
No, yeah, I've been around. It's just my work schedule don't allow me to perform as much as I want to.
Mm.
So,
I understand.
See, we got Dyson coming on. What up, Dyson? That's a co-worker right there. What's up? We got some more coming in. Let everybody come in. We got another DPC member in the house. All an illusion. It's all an illusion.
Hey, boo.
Let's go.
Hey.
Lil Lot, I'm up Jackson. Oh, that's one. Hey, that's one that's wanted to perform today. Hey, we got 4 spots open, y'all. Anybody that still want to spit, you can let me know right now. I send you a stream. We got 4 spots that came open. Some folks had some technical difficulties. Somebody had to stay late for work, and somebody didn't respond. So let me know. You in? Okay, I'm gonna send you an invite, little lot. It's gonna go to your Facebook Messenger. Oh shoot. Matter of fact,
Well, thank you for supporting. We appreciate it.
Hey, man.
if y'all just tuning in, y'all just tuning in to the cooking channel. We chopping up some melon right now. Oh, is she not chopping it up right now?
Oh, yeah, you can get watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, what it do,
Mm.
do you too? Yes, coming to a channel near you.
hey,
All right,
Ma,
look.
Hey, Mike, you mind if I promote myself for a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead. Right quick, little lot. I just sent you that link. Go ahead and get in there. Come up through the
Yeah,
studio
everybody.
backstage. I bring you on. Three more. I got three more spots for anybody else that wanna come on and spit tonight. Three more spots for the audience. Let me know.
Yeah, I think we should introduce ourselves while we getting hot.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Who wanted to?
Here? Oh.
CJ,
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Okay, let me. Okay,
I'm waiting on three people to let me know who
okay,
want to
and
spit.
so anyhow, poetry is an outlet for me. It was poetry is my therapy. So when I first started speaking, I stuttered so badly. Everybody laughed at me. I stuttered so bad I couldn't talk. So I talk fast now. So I began to write because no one would listen to me talk. And so the main thing that my stepdad did was take my first little poetry book. It was a kind of notebook paper that you get and you fold up like that, you write on it. He made my mom read that to me, and he abused me. So I took that like, you know what? I'm going to use that as my therapy. But anyhow, let me go and promote myself. I am also an inventor. I invented what they call is a step to flush. It's a sensor that when you walk out the bathroom, the toilet seat will let down itself. So women,
Ooh.
we have men and we know how it is sitting on some stuff that we don't want to sit on. But anyhow, it flushes by itself, so you ain't gotta touch nothing. You know, I drive for dark, and so I hate going to public restrooms and having to wipe down. You know, so you flush or even touch the handle. So that's the invention. Plus the commercials out. Plus they work on a website. Plus I have a second invention that I'm working on.
Ooh, okay.
That's
That's
it.
amazing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's fire.
you go ahead on, girl. Nice,
Yes,
nice,
ma'am.
nice.
Did I add
That's what's up.
two, three? Okay.
I go next.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh,
Go ahead.
well, my real name is Murata Bradford. My poetry name is Poetic Healing, transforming pain into poetry, healing one verse at a time. Kind of like CJ, poetry was my outlet. I grew up in the households that said, what happens in the house stays in the house. So there wasn't a freedom of speech. So basically, all the things that I have been through, all the trauma, the rapes, the molestation, the domestic violence, and all things of that nature, I just turned my pain into poetry. So, not only that, I am an author. I think a 5 or 6 time Amazon best-selling author. I do have a poetry book coming out, and I also have another book, Shattered Pieces on a Shattered Pieces on a Pathway to Healing. Um, I'm just, using my pen, trying to get in, finding my way. So I am also a part of the DPC, and poetry is like, to me, it is therapeutic. It's refreshing. It's releasing. It's it's basically my main tool to sometimes to escape some of life hardships and frustrations and stressors. So I use poetry for a lot of things, but most importantly, poetry is me.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
Yeah,
got
for
you.
Okay.
sure.
We got we letting the poets say some speak about themselves for the time being while we getting some more people coming through. We got three spots opened up for anybody coming through that wants to get on the mic and spit. Just type in the comment section, I want to spit, and I'll send you the link to come through and get on the mic tonight. Anybody else who want to give a little intro about
Yeah, I
themselves?
go ahead and go. My name is Bamaji. My real name is Christy Gunter. Bomaji means beautifully and wonderfully made in God's image. I used to go by Hypnotic. I was a rapper back in early 2000s. I done shows with Mr. Lukey, Mr. Pookie, Ricky Smiley, Malcolm Jamal Warner as a poet as well at the Black Academy of Arts and Letters. Um, I was a teacher for Dallas County Juvenile Department. I started a drama program for my young men there at Medlock Treatment Facility. I ran into a young man named Melvin Noble, Mo 3, and the kids were asking me to start a program. So in my free time, I stayed after school, and also write plays and music. I would bring my beats to the school. They would make the music and memorize the lines for the plays, etc. And we perform for our holidays. I help Melvin Mo 3 with articulation based on slowing his words down and understanding the words that he's saying when he's rapping real fast and going real fast. So that was my baby. May he rest in peace. Um, I have. I'm also an actress. I've been in some movies under Snoop Robinson, DeMarcus Bailey. I just did a movie with Black China that's coming out. It's based on a real story. Um, I have my CD set to music. 9 of my 18 tracks is on all musical platforms. And I met Real Spill and David Jackson. I can't remember his poetic name, but I know they're with DPC. I met them. And I've been to some of the events performing there at CZU. So yeah, I'm very interested in becoming a part of DPC.
That's
Okay,
what's up.
okay.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that was good.
We're gonna have to hook you up with Real Spill. That's the founder of DPC.
Okay.
He here in Dallas too, as well.
Yeah, I see him at CZU's on Thursdays.
Okay, well, walk on here. I mean, you
He ain't
just
told me about it.
talk to him. He the founder. Just
Okay.
walk up to him.
Exactly,
He easy to talk
baby.
to.
Exactly. Get in, say, hey, I want to be a part of DPC, sing your feet, and that's it. That's all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm still waiting on some more people to come in. To some more people, let me know if you want to spit. Confessions, confessions, confessions. I don't want to put you in a spotlight, but that's my sister, y'all. I love me some confessions. That's my sister. Yo, confessions. I, I, I man, I don't want to put her in a spotlight. I know she probably don't want to spit though. I would love to hear confessions speak. Confessions, ooh, confessions spit that fire, yo.
Yes,
Confessions,
she do. I love her.
confessions,
I met her
confessions,
before. I rocked the
confessions.
stage with Confessions before.
Man, she's a
Yeah.
powerhouse.
Very humble, very humble, very humble.
Confessions. Two. Can you give us two tonight? You know, we just doing 2 rounds. Can you give us two tonight? Just two. Just two. What say you? What say you? I'm looking at the comments. You gonna glitch? What's up, glitch? Poetic Blitz in the house.
Hey, Blitz.
Yeah, we got confessions on the mic. Yeah, I'm gonna send that to you quick, fast, in a hurry. Blitz. What's up, glitch? Glitch, glitch. Okay, so we down to what? Confessions say shit. Thank you. So we down to 2 spots. We need 2 more spots to fill. Nyarko, help me out. You co-hosting. Oh, oh, I didn't add up to the stage.
Yeah, I was trying to say I got disconnected.
I'm like, dang, why I can't hear her?
Yeah, I got disconnected. My bad.
I gotta add you to the stage. My bad. Dang. Uh,
Okay, good.
nah,
Fine.
I mean, glitch. If you can make music, I mean, you can make your music into poetry, and you can do it. I mean, music is poetry, if so you can turn them that music into poetry,
That is
and you can
true.
spit.
Mhm.
So if you want to do that, we got 2 more spots. If you want to spit, Let's see.
In the meantime, is there anyone else who want to do an introduction?
Yeah, yeah. It's lots. Man, you got the camera
I'll
facing the wall. Can we see you?
I'll go. Hey
Okay.
everybody.
I'm
Hey.
camera shy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
um, I bring you greetings from Bowling Green, Ohio. I am a native of Mississippi. I'm a graduate of the Jackson State University with my degrees in English. I had to just throw that out to shout out my HBCU.
Yeah.
I am also an English professor down at Central State University in Wilberforce, Ohio, which is the only public HBCU in the state of Ohio. I've been writing poetry for years. When I was an undergrad, our club used to sponsor open mic nights, so I would read different things there, different monumental events in my friends' lives and families' lives. I would write poetry for them. Um, I published a book of poetry last August. It was my first solo book. I do have some scholarly pieces published. I
Mhm.
hosted and created this show that airs on WCSU called The Cardigan Professor. So if you got a book that you've written and you want to talk about it, feel free to reach out to me. I'll get you on the show, and you won't have to come down to Wilberforce, but we're always welcome to you on campus. Uh, this is my first time actually ever hearing about this. Just so happened an ad or a post came on my Facebook page, and I was like, okay, cool, I want to spit. So thank you so much for the invite and allowing me to come in. And yeah, I'm gonna share some of my work with you guys. And like I say, greetings from Bowling Green.
Okay, that's not.
Okay, okay.
This was
Man,
very impressive.
I
Yeah,
was
I'm
about to
glad I
put
found
little. I was
you.
about to say what's up to little lots, and he just done took himself off. He put himself on the camera and then done took himself off. Okay, you know what? We're gonna come up in about 2 minutes. That was bringing
All
us to
right.
our about 20-minute mark. I'm trying to wait till confessions get up in here, and we gonna just work with what we got, and we gonna give them all the work. Oh,
Oh, we have
Blitz
somebody
say
want to
he wanna
spit.
spit,
Hey, okay.
so let me give Blitz this link so he can come up here and spit too. Then
I met Bliss in Fort Worth at the Doc Bookshop
Blitz always be representing that 817.
already.
And I ain't been to the doc in a minute. I need to, man, I just need to rub my nips together. I've been feeling a little rusty.
All
You know,
right, you got
I
it,
got to
Blitz.
get,
I just gave you the link in the message.
I got to get back on the stage, man. Oh, you hosting this weekend too, ain't you, B?
Yeah, well, I'm co-hosting. Yeah, at El Jefe Cigar with Big Dave. Big Dave usually do El Jefe Cigar, and out of nowhere they was like, well, you want co-host with Big Dave? Y'all want me to co-host with
I know, right?
Big
I think that's gonna be a hit there because he is not a poet and you are not a professional.
I
So
know,
I
right?
think,
You always say public service announcement. I'm not a
yes,
poet, but sometimes I do poet. Well, damn it,
you
Big
hear
Dave,
me?
I am not a motherfucking professional, and I never will be a motherfucking professional. So,
That part, that part.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's Saturday night, huh?
yeah, that's Saturday
Yep,
night. Bliss,
I'll be
what
there.
up?
Not much. I'll give y'all one poem before I go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Oh, wow.
Blitz, it's not even my bedtime yet, man, and I got two little ass kids. So what you talking about?
I
Go to
get
sleep?
Man, it's
You must
past
gotta
my
work, Blitz.
bedtime.
I get up before all of y'all. I get up when y'all go to bed.
What time you get
Oh,
up?
2 o'clock.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, okay,
I get up at 3.
okay.
Yeah, I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm at
Yeah, you
Oh,
need
6.
every hour of your sleep.
So
amen. Better him than me.
Yes, because
say I'm the one who pick y'all family up to take them to work. Man, we get every kind of character on that bus. I'm like, what you see
Hey,
on Jerry
Blitz.
Springer, you see
How's
on
it
that
going?
bus.
all right, all right, all right, all right. So okay,
All
we're gonna go
right.
ahead and get this started, Nyarko.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, so we're gonna start over with our introduction, and we're gonna get right back into it. Okay.
Okay.
If anybody pop back in that got booted out, I'll keep my eyes out on the look. Man, I got too much shit on my screen though. So but I'll be on the lookout. I'm still waiting on confessions to pop up in here. But anyway, so what's up? It's online open mic with Dallas Poetry Commission. So grab a smoke, grab a drink, and fuck AA, cause it's Thirsty
Thirsty
Thursday.
Thursday.
Come let this poetry be your therapy. So I am Maya the B. I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm with the Dallas Poetry Commission. Don't let the name fool you, because you don't have to be in or from Dallas to become part of us. We travel everywhere. So we got members all over. If you ever want to know more about that, hit me up off there and I'll connect you with our founder, Real Spill, for more details.
Yes.
Now, I am a poet, a spoken word artist, mental health and social injustice activist. I don't like bullies, and I'm quick to bully a bully. I don't care who you are. I got no filter. Stop fucking with me. Poetry is therapy. I'll share it with you, but ultimately I write for me, and that will never change. So
Amen.
I'll let my fellow DPC family and co-host introduce herself.
Well, I'm Nyarko. I am from Pompano Beach, Florida. I'm with DPC. So, like she said, you do not have to be from Dallas to be a part of the DPC. Um, I am a poet, spoken word artist. I am an author. This is my book right here. I always come prepared. And I am also a chemist in my day job. And poetry for me is just healing. So that's why I love what I do. I'm excited to get this started. Excited to hear y'all spit.
Okay, we got, let's see, Allah Shaha Skipper said she want to do a piece as well. Okay, hold on. Let me send out. Okay, let me send out the link to her right quick. Uh, let them know. Hey, Nyarko,
Yes.
did I lose her? Okay.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Let them know. About the comments and stuff like that. While I do this.
Yeah, so we're locked into Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So there people will be commenting after every two poets. We're gonna read the comments, give y'all the feedback on the audience, tell you how you like it. Also, when you come up here, let us know where you're from, let us know where we can find you at. Cause this is all about supporting each other, getting ourselves out there.
Okay, and that is sent.
Okay.
Okay. So back on this. All right. So also with them comments too, y'all. Poetry Queen, that's her stage name. Okay, that's easy to say. I'll go with Poetry Queen. So while we waiting on Poetry Queen to come up on here. Um, also with them comments, recognize that this is also, even though we online in the social media world, this is still a motherfucking safe space for all poets, artists. You know, respect these poets. Do not come in here with them disrespectful ass fucking comments, yo. I got zero toleration for disrespect. Okay? Please. You know, I might not can reach you with these hands, but God can. Okay. I also believe in karma, and that's a motherfucking bitch you don't want to play with either. Okay. So without, let me see. There we go, confessions. I heard a bleep.
Hey, what's poppin', Maya?
Hey.
What's going on? What's going on? All right,
Greetings.
all right.
You
So
were
There
wait,
she
you were
go.
waiting, you were waiting. Hey, everybody, you were waiting on me.
hell yeah, I was waiting on you. Shoot. We were just giving the
She
down
knew
low. I was just talking about folks coming in here not being disrespectful and shit. You know, I don't like them the motherfucking bullies and shit. Coming up
Oh,
here talking that bullshit.
we got bullies.
Anyway. We got bullies everywhere. You know, we got bullies everywhere, especially out in social media world and shit. I'm saying there's still a safe space, even though we out in social media. There is still
Yeah.
a safe space for poets. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to
so
keep
Yeah.
on
don't come up
that.
here
Facts.
doing them disrespectful ass comments. We all grown up in here. Come on now.
That's so sad.
Anyway, I was gonna kick it off with a little. I know we got one more that's supposed to be joining us, but while we waiting on her to come through, I was gonna kick it off
All right.
this round with one of my signature pieces to let everybody know, I am not a professional. Look at me. Do I dress the part of the type of bougie artist that you dream you could be? Your realities are but nightmares like arrogant identities with poetry degrees. What the fuck is a poetry degree? Poetry is not a place to be professional to me. I like raw stories, explicit content. Speak your motherfucking truth, because there's somebody here that needs to hear that shit. I am not a professional. Do not censor my words like a banned book, because if you're truly with the band, then I can't be overlooked. Don't tell me how to play in an industry that I never chose it to be for me. This is poetry. These are my words, naked and unnerved. You should feel pressure when I speak. Goosebumps as my voice shakes, erupting emotions of 100 volcanoes as the earth beneath you quakes. I am not a professional. I am the patient, just another impatient complainant, intolerant to your assessment. Because if you're looking to reimagine me, then I'm just a wasted investment. I ain't better than nobody. And I don't know how to act because I'm an original hard copy. I know how to sit down and be humble as long as God got me. I am not a professional. I don't follow outlines and rules. I'm the ebonics of what you learn in school. But I am not the definition of what you thought was cool. Cause yeah, my pills are much better than your weed. No, seriously. I can be talking about shit I know deliberately. All of a suddenly, my words be out of focus, and I'm focusing on you noticing me. My thoughts getting hazy, my enunciation getting lazy, my paranoia ticking, my anxiety clicking. You wanted me to put on a performance, but damn, I just wanted to give a speech. My mental health ain't an act. The most dangerous disabilities are the ones you can't see. I am not a professional. I just want to vent. I give no apologies to the offense of my language and the intentional content. Because if you're feeling some type of way about it, then you may need to consider what type of artist you represent. Just hell bent on belittling what I do instead of just focusing on you. But I do appreciate the resentment because without people like you, then my gift wouldn't be present. I'm more like a priest in a confessional. But shit, I am not. I am not a professional. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
I love that.
Let's see.
That is one of my
Yeah.
favorite pieces from you.
Hey,
That's a fire
it's
piece.
all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. See, we got T in here. What up, T? What up, T? We still waiting on Poetry Queen to come in. All right. So we gonna let Bamiji?
Bomb like a bomb, and then Miji, Bomaji.
Bobby G.
Bamiji. Where you from? What's your handle? And spit your game.
I'm from Mineola, Texas. It's near Tyler, a small town. I moved here in Dallas in 2001. I live in Dallas right now. The title of this poem I'm going to do is called Don't Uni Verse Me. Don't use one verse or one word to describe me. I've already told you what I'm about and who I am. And don't reverse it based on what I told you. Don't try to, say something that's different, the opposite of what I told you.
Mm.
I represent heaven and the universe. I got scars, tears, fears, and laughter I planted on this earth. I am more than just one verse. I put my 2 feet down for what it's worth. Body, mind, and soul can't be sold. God told me to guard my turf, which is my heart. I represent the bitterness and the sweetness of what's black and what's gold. Can't forget when I wrote this, I was 22 years old. My mind is too bold because when I begin to speak, I no longer look weak. I begin to unfold all the things people of this world and people not of this world have told. So don't you not reverse me because we are not the same. I like my eggs over easy, sometimes hard boiled, sometimes greasy with cheese. If I'm feeling bad, I walk in the rain without an umbrella. That doesn't make me insane. I'm one of those chicks that don't easily get ticked. I ask what it be like, and if I don't like, I be switching lanes. Can't understand my battle cry because I just spoke my name. I am me, you are he. If you add two together, we could become we. Philosophizing while we're rhyming. I rise above because I know it's my time, and I do this shit without committing a crime, man. Feeling dark when I know I have a heart. All because I'm in a bind, but do you hear me sigh? That wasn't me. I used to go by hypnotic, but now I go by Bomaji. Beautifully and wonderfully made in God's image. But that's who she is. Can you see her when you free her? Walk in my shoes for 1 minute, you give them up because you wouldn't know how to be her. Can you handle the truth? When I was 5, the devil tried to steal my youth, but do you hear me sigh? That wasn't me. Do you see me cry? My last tear I cried last Tuesday because for me they chose to walk away. But I know everything will be okay because to keep from getting burned, I put ashes in ashtrays. You see, there's not just one verse to describe who I am. Heard the Irish folklore Machiavelli the 7 years later where he faked his death. I faked mine too because I felt I had nothing left. Aristotle, Socrates, enlightenment. 4 men that put my mind at ease. Shakespeare. But I am she, so don't categorize me because I will surprise thee. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? That man is gone. I take my journey backward and I follow a new trail home. I retract my steps. But do you hear me sigh? That was me. Give me not the glittering gold, for it too can become old. But give me my birth for what is worth to me and let me search. Don't search me or universe me. Instead, rehearse me, rehearse me, rehearse me.
Man, I love it.
Alright.
Yo, that
I
was
love it.
dope. That
That
was
was
dope.
Thank
That was
fire.
you.
dope.
Thank you.
That was nice. I
Wow.
like that.
Appreciate that.
That was good, man.
Thank
Ooh, that
you.
was fire. Let's
You
see.
want to stand back? Yeah,
Let's
That
see.
was,
Let's do before we go to the comments. Let's put in one more. CJ the poet.
Good afternoon, good evening, ciao, buonasera. Hello, alo, ciao. Right now, I'm currently studying 7 different languages because I like to communicate with different people to get on their level, their mental level, their physical level, whatever level I can to communicate with them. My main job is a mother. That comes first, and I do public transportation. I'm also an inventor. I have the commercial. So the commercial hours already. They're working on a website. So hopefully by the end of June, July, they'll be ready. So I have another invention after that. So I'm working on that. And a coworker and I is working on we're doing the little songwritings now. So between songwritings and poetry, um, that's what I do. So this is my outlet, so I don't take medication. Maybe I should, but well, that's a different story. But anyhow, when I wrote this poem called Mom, my grandmother was my best friend. She was my only personage I knew before I knew there was a God and understood how my creator works versus what um, mankind say how I should worship the creator. Now, I couldn't get my laptop up, so I'm going to flip the screen and read from my phone. This poem is titled Hello.
Let me get to it. I'm sorry. Hello? I'm calling your phone, but you're not hearing it ring. Hello? I'm looking through your window, watching you look at your phone, watching that caller ID, right? Seeing my name on it, it can't be hurting your feelings, right? Because the last I've heard, you've orchestrated these mass killings. Every time it's your number I dial, I'm forced to remember the pain, the misery, the agony that you caused my people and those who look like me. You succeeded and defiling the people, all because of you want world dominance, but turn back and close your eyes like nothing even happened. The many vile things you've done, creating your own distorted image. You red haired man who you are. Hello? You're sitting back in merriment, collecting tithes off lies. My ancestors' legacy stealing from them, claiming fame and fortune from them, and all in the name of religion, justifying those lies, setting up these fake images for people to worship, making it a business of those you slain and murdered. Strange fruit hanging from the tree, no, I shall not eat. All in the name of religion. I shall not bow down. Hello? I know you hear the phone ringing. Are you completely happy now that all these lies separate mankind with racial divinity, religious divinity, rich or poor, gay or straight, man or woman, child, boy, boy, girl, 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 boy, boy, married or shacking, again, gay or straight, even controlling time by night and day, telling the whole world these people are savages if they ain't Christian. Knowing every word of wisdom you've heard came from the stories you turned into, mm, you turned them upside down, then turning it back around on them, giving you room for murder. Not I. Hello? I'm calling your phone, watching you through your window, not giving a damn of the many lives you're taking. You see the numbers and cases of those diseases you created, making money off these needles, killing them with chemicals, watching them fade away, giving them false hope. They'll die and go to heaven and meet this man called Jesus. Really? Making another disease, killing innocent ones, all because you can't control them. Not I. Those who know the truth, singing beyond your gun, are the ones you silence, telling the masses they're mentally ill. Then somehow they disappear. Only if Dr. Sebi was still alive, he found a plant to cure them all. It's because of that dollar from the poor man pocket. You keep us in fear. You keep them in fear, not me. Your solution is a booster shot enhanced with the poison to kill when they're not even ill. Hello? The starving children you see on every channel of the TV station. You have money to feed, then the food you feed is poison. Give them diabetes, sending them to the doctor, injecting chemicals beneath their skin. With a smile on your face, then walking away. Hello? Maybe if I go dig the graves of those you slain, at the seas, even beneath your feet, they'll reveal the truth because it's not in you. I'll see you watching that caller ID, rubbing your feet, pretending to fall asleep. Don't worry, I'll let you rest for now. No less are following you. Keep your phone by. You may, there are many more behind me about to call you. Hello? That's it.
So,
Man, that was beautiful. Love it.
Yeah, I
That
love
was
that.
great.
Fire, fire, fire.
Thank you.
Hey, see, so I turned the comments on to the screen. Anybody want to give any props, anything, whatever? It's gonna show up on stage now. Okay, so it's not private anymore. So any comments from now on, it's gonna pop up on screens. Let's get some snaps, some fire. Well, it should show up on screen. I think so. That one should have showed up on screen. Did it show up? Anybody see that one?
No, I didn't see anything show up.
I don't.
See, T gave some hand claps, whatever, and some see some Hey Your Family. T gave some hand claps. That should have showed up on screen. Anyway, hey, Nay, no, Blitz, come back. I was just about to point you out. Dang it. Y'all killing me over here. I
Let
am
me
not
take,
a
let me take,
professional.
let me take Bleach Spice. I gotta go get ready for
Yeah,
work.
go ahead,
You
go
threw,
ahead, go
you
ahead,
threw
go
me
ahead.
in here, bro.
Now I was gonna say, Nay, confessions split right? Can confessions and Blitz get in front of you right quick since they gotta split right quick?
Yeah. Yeah,
You
that's
mind?
cool.
You
That's
mind?
cool.
Thank you,
No,
Nate. Thank you
you're
so much.
welcome, dear.
All right, go
Um,
ahead. Blitz, you'll be out the confessions. All right, you good? Oh shoot, I didn't add him back on. He backstage. See, I am not a professional, y'all. See, that's why I
you're
say
doing
that.
great.
That's why
You're doing great.
You're doing for real, doing amazing.
Blitz, you'll be out the confessions. All right. So, cause
That's cool.
I
I
know you got to go
appreciate it.
get some sleep.
Okay, for those who don't know me, I am Confessions the Poet. You can find out more about me because I'm also a personal development life coach. I specialize in cognitive reframing, which is basically teaching people how to change their perspective so they can change their life. And my handle for that is www.confessionalcoaching.com. This is a quick one. This is called the antidote. I like to do this one before I warm up to go for a feature or just anything. It's kind of my warm up to get me to get my energy up. So it goes, man, I'm ill, like a mental disorder. My words throws off the simple-minded cognitive functions concealed with a conjunction of lyrical dysfunction. I need a doctor's hospital for this mental malfunction because I'm ill. And I don't want to suppress it. My middle snatch make you catch a therapy session. It's built up aggression. I don't want to suppress it. Ejaculate on my opponent's spoken words of confessions. I'm confessing. I might be a little sick. Doctors call me a skit because my personality transits into a bunch of misfits filled with criminal intent to call you out on bullshit. Be quiet. Can y'all hear this? Man, I'm sick. Verbs and adjectives screaming. See, they attacking my mind, causing me overthinking. Give me a pen before I sin. My innocent looks are deceiving. See, spoken word be my healing. I let you call on sweet Jesus because I'm fiending. And if you give me a reason, my vernacular will attack you like an allergy season. Bless you with an haiku. Think you may have the flu, infect you with soliloquies. Like what would confessions do? I'm aggressive. A Sagittarius heathen make you forget your next lines with the words that I'm speaking. You may call it dementia, but I call it amnesia. Inject you with anesthesia, word battle procedure. That means I'm here to draw blood. Call this a phlebotomy. God, universe, and nature, they be my triology. Angel numbers third, I call that numerology. My words inspire all you niggas. That's how I help heal the colony, homosexuality. I do not practice sodomy. See, why would I self-sacrifice when Jesus Christ was the commodity? They spoke it in Deuteronomy, obeying the God is the prophecy. See, spoken words and analogies clogging up all of my arteries. There is something inside of me. And the only way to heal is to confess that poetry be my Achilles heel. Give me the antidote. Poem.
Mm.
Ooh,
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank
that
you,
flow
thank
was
you, thank
crazy.
you,
Damn,
thank
confessions,
you.
you gonna leave us like that?
I got one
Look,
more.
she
You gonna
I got one more.
you gonna give us one more before
she,
you leave?
I know. Yes.
she
Okay.
reminded me of Punchline with that one.
Thank you all. And shout out to the lady. I'm sorry, is it Miss Balming?
Oh, you on mute. I
It's
mean,
Bomber G.
Shout out 903. I'm from East Texas. I'm from Tyler. I know exactly where Minneota is. That's where I go get my syrup.
Okay, okay.
Okay, this one is called These Are My Confessions. A confessional is known as a closet, A sanctuary of secrets where whispers of identity and desires are tucked away, usually dark and casket cold. Like the day my heart turned as I heard the words, I'd rather have a dead daughter than a gay one. I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry by releasing the skeletons in my closet, bone marrow shivered up into pixie dust. Don't look back, Abraham. They burnt down Sodom and Gomorrah. At that moment, I knew the value of family was not measured by the blood of the lamb. I mean, our DNA, but the environment that accepts your identity. So back into the confessional, closet I went because Christians say that's where you go to repent. The politics that exist in the come as you are disguised in the civil rights where Martin Luther King marched, yet I have a dream that we shall overcome the scum programmed in heaven's land by Uncle Sam that labors 9 to 5 means the great I am. I'll be goddamn if you use my name in the veins that carries blood back to the heart pumping lidocaine. I release the pain by calling on the ancestors, and I love on thine enemies, call that the holy weapon. Tucked deep in the closet, locked, loaded, and concealed is God, universe, and nature. My Achilles heel, an acronym for a gun. Let's play Russian roulette. I am the light up in the darkness, earth angel silhouette. What crime did I commit? Mental thoughts full of rage. I'm slaved with invisible change in your prison's mind gaze. I gave you passion, show security. Bitch, I even bought you diamonds. So why the fuck does your love feel like solitary confinement? I was the nicest. Remain quiet when you gaslit my boundaries. You are the warden of love's prison, and my soul is your salary. And at work, they act scared of me and go on homophobic rants when you ain't even my type, ho. I do not want your pants. I don't desire every woman just because I am gay. See, I was fired for orientation, but then they called it God's way. So what act of faith do I follow now? You know I am the second coming, but you can call me God's child. That means it's time to resurrect. Crown shocker screaming blasphemy. My family's riding on my success. Yo, I just need my niggas proud of me. Ancestors screaming loud at me, trying to strengthen my mentality. See, I was nice as a formality. A mark of a beast resides inside of me. So let he who's without sin cast the first stone. I took Goliath by his collar and found out he had no balls. See, I'll be David in a book that's ancient and spoken words be my faith. And if you hate me because I'm gay, well, consider that self-hate, because there's a mirror on the wall and everything is reflections. Passing judgment is still a sin. Matthew 1:7. See, they took homosexuality and turned it into a curse. And if you black woman and gay, triple threat, call to hers. And when I pray, they condemn me to a fiery hemisphere and say confessions. It wasn't the message. It was just the messenger. And you wonder why some people choose to sit and suffer in silence. A confessional is a sanctuary for secrets, also known as a closet. Come out, where.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Damn,
Wow.
confessions.
That
Amazing.
was, yeah.
Always
Woo.
be.
Thank you all.
Thank you for coming on tonight and
All
blessing
right,
the
Yes,
thank
mic.
you.
that
I
was
love you,
great.
Maya. I love what you're doing, giving everybody a platform to be able to express during the comfort of their home. Thank you for this release before I have to clock in. And y'all stay tuned because TCP, me and Maya, if y'all didn't know, we in a group and we gonna give y'all this is not a hate speech. And yes, we are attacking politics.
Yeah, we up this
Maya,
Monday.
I'm finna go, but if I may, the beginning of this started like this. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we ain't whooping white folks' ass. All right, y'all, I'm out. I'll holler at y'all.
This is not a hate
All
speech.
right.
That's my sister in poetry,
Hey,
y'all.
you guys, I had to bill
Woo.
out too. I gotta be up at 3 o'clock. So I'm glad that I was able to get my little one piece in. But I'm very thankful for inviting me, have me on.
You
Thank
good,
you for
CJ.
pulling
I
up.
appreciate you
Appreciate you
for
so
pulling up.
much.
You
See
have a
you
good night,
later,
okay?
Bye,
CJ.
CJ.
Take
See you
care. You have a good
later.
night.
Blitz, you ready?
Of course I'm
I
ready.
know you want you. Let's go, Blitz.
If you can't see the hat, then too bad. Yo, bum rush the show. I come to bring the noise and raise the roof as I spit my poetic truth and fight the power. For these political powers are all about divide and conquer. So don't don't, don't, don't believe the hype when they say they want us to unite, for it's all lies. As media outlets allow politicians to spread lies and portray us as public enemy number one, 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 when our true public enemy are the ones with the gun holding the badge, claiming to protect and serve. So no matter how you get down, 911 is a joke in your town, my town, in anyone's town when you're black or brown. That's why we gotta shut them down, shut them down. For they're in fear of a black planet. That's why they need a nation of millions to hold us back. And they want us to get the fuck out of Dodge. Nah, we stand back and we show them what we got. I got one more for you before I go to bed. We all have war paint and battle scars. We've all been to war. We have the wounds, scars, and bruises to prove it from what this world has made us. Our war paint is only visible to us. Our war paint is drawn on us as we face the world, keeping our guard up due to our past traumas. These battle scars are only visible to us. For every heartbreak, to every heart we've broken, to every disappointment, to everyone we've let down, these scars still remain. We've all been casualties of war, a war called love. Love is a war we want no parts of, yet we do it anyway. Our war paint is invisible to others as we mask ourselves. We mask the pain so that people can't see we're hurt. We press on, deny the help we need. These battle scars never heal. We don't speak with our war council, make moves and decisions that leave an impact on all of us. From wars of the heart to mending of friendships, these internal wars and conflicts are in all of us. We never leave these wars unscathed, and these battle scars are the price we pay. So ask
Mm,
yourself, are you ready to go to war with the matters of the heart? I'm done.
wow.
Yay.
That was deep.
That was
Yes.
Blitz.
Yeah.
Man, appreciate you, bro, man. Blitz also a part of DPC. Thank you for coming on, man. Blessing the mic before you
Yes.
go get your little nap in before you hit your night gig, night morning gig, whatever the hell you want to call it. Mm-mm.
I'm,
Not
And I
I'm
early
here
just,
when the
gig.
sun rises.
I just wanted to say the Blitz. I just wanted to say it was nice meeting you at the Doc Bookshop. I was there when when Brenda, I can't remember her last name, but she was honored and we met. And I told you I was going to follow you on Instagram, but thank you for following me on Instagram.
Well, I appreciate it. And you're from the 903. I was born in the 903.
Already,
I'm 817 zone though. I was born in the 903, but I'm 817 zone, and I'm always gonna be proud of that. I'm gonna
already.
817 hat. Maya, I can't wait till Saturday. I know you're gonna show them why you are not a professional when you
I don't
co-host.
think that's good though. You think that's a good thing?
Well, they're gonna see why we call you, why you say you're not a professional. You're professionally not a professional. We'll say it like
Professionally,
that.
not a professional.
When I heard you say that, I was like, oh, I'm on alert. Wait a minute. What she say? Yes, that was good.
Yeah, I mean, like this is our first. This is. I'm proud of you, Maya. I'm proud of you, Nyarko. I'm glad y'all are holding the online fort down. And these are wonderful poets, by the way. I got the privilege of meeting Nyarko in Florida, in Nashville back in March. But me and
Mhm.
Maya go back a few years, so y'all show support to these lovely ladies. They gonna hold it down. And I'll see you Saturday. I don't know what I'm gonna bring to the stage yet, but you know, it is what it is.
You gonna bring some pecan whiskey though?
Ooh, that sounds great.
He don't hang up on me like that.
That sounds
Damn,
fire.
Blitz.
Pecan whiskey.
I hope that was a yes. Shit.
But,
Oh, he came back. Damn, you should have just kept hung up. That was a good ass exit. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't even mad at you,
oh
yo.
wow.
No, I got you Saturday. I got you. I already.
Appreciate it.
I can't guarantee I'm giving you the whole whatever's left of whatever bottle this time.
I only need a little bit, just a little sip. I just want a little sip,
You know that's my favorite thing to drink.
a little sip.
Nah,
Oh
please.
Lord.
All
Mariah,
right.
you ain't had the whiskey, have you?
No, I remember when you
Ooh,
brought
that
some
shit's so
pineapple
good.
whiskey.
You
I'm
can.
like,
I don't even like taking shots, but that pecan. Ooh, what's it called? What exactly is it called? Pecan
It's
praline.
pecan praline whiskey.
Ooh.
It is so freaking good. Like you can taste the alcohol, but you can
that
taste the
sounds like
pecan
something
praline though.
you can
It
make
is
a
so
snack
good.
with or something, like a treat
Mm-hmm.
with that.
Whew.
They do make a liqueur. So what I advise you to try, because I haven't done it yet, is to get the pecan praline liqueur, get some pecan praline ice cream, put that bad
Ooh.
boy in a blender, have yourself a drunken shake,
Ooh.
and just tell us about it later. Because me and Derry ain't best friends like that.
I don't think she's gonna be able to tell us about it. She gonna be.
That sounds fire.
Nah, you know what? The next road trip, that's what we need to find. We just drink it at the Airbnb after the show.
See, yeah. If my drive, yeah, because I'll have my driver with me.
Just meet at the Airbnb. We'll just get a blender and be like,
My driver, aka her. Because you know I can't drive nowhere.
I wish I had done that in Houston. I think that would have been amazing. But
Poetry Queen, welcome to the stage.
we'll do it in New Orleans. I'm gonna exit now. I'm gonna let Poetry Queen have this. I'm going to bed.
All right, appreciate you, Blitz. I holler at you. See you
I
Saturday, man.
thought
Bye.
I thought I would need.
Nay is
Nate,
next,
yeah.
actually. Nay done
Oh,
held out for 4 poems. Nay's at next, and then Poetic Killing you after Nay. You gonna
oh,
have another round. We gonna go around another time because we don't lost support, so we still good on time. We got a whole another hour to go, so we good on time still. So Nay,
Well, hey y'all. I am Nakisha Darby, and I'm bringing you greetings from Bowling Green, Ohio. I am an English professor by trade and a poet by love. Um, the first piece I want to share with you guys, it kind of came about because a while back I was reading an article where some one of the big fashion houses had created, like, the little barrette balls that we used to grow up with back in the day to put in our hair. Well,
mm,
they were marketing them and selling them for like $30 for like two pair, but they weren't marketing those to us. And so this piece kind of came about because of that incident, and it's entitled Native Roots. So much attention seems to be given to this idea of diversity. However, it's only because of the pressure placed upon the pockets of greedy corporations by their cynical consumers. This cynicism is present due to the gentrified hijacking of whatever the in thing is at the moment. We see this present when the idealistic representation of young black girl joy is demonized and deemed unprofessional until Karen or Becky feels the need to believe she can wear any style she likes merely because she can. We see this present with every rainbow colored creative concoction that's pimped out to the masses during the month of June, allegedly done in the name of equality. We see this in the colonized portrayal of the Native American Indian as a good byproduct of the concentration camps, labeled reservations, relegated to the lights and sounds of slot machines. Those with native roots in this country are often the butt of a joke, while simultaneously being capitalized on and exploited. Native roots that are recognized by the indigenous and kidnapped peoples in this country for the greatness that is within. Yet, These same native roots become nothing more than caricatures for the entertainment of the masses during man made celebrations, honoring traditions that they do not fully comprehend. Native roots are accepted, conspicuously cloaked in this veil of diversity. Thanks.
Eh,
Love it.
fire.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Hey,
Thank
yeah,
you for sharing
yeah.
that. I love that
And
piece.
so, can y'all see the comments on the screen now? I mean, I see them now in the corner.
Yeah.
Y'all can
Yeah.
see them.
Yes.
Okay, 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 okay. So just so we're on the right page. Okay, next up, poetic killing.
Hello, 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 everybody. How y'all doing this evening? My real name is Murata Bradford. My poetry name is Poetic Healing, transforming pain into poetry, healing one verse at a time. I'm also an author. I wrote a book called Girl Get Up, and this is the cover of it. I don't know if y'all can see it, but Girl Get Up Now. And I have a couple of more books coming out real soon, and I am a poetry lover. Poetry is me, so when I give you poetry, I'm giving you pieces of me. So it's just about different life experiences I had, and so the first one I'm gonna give y'all is called Freedom, and it go a little something like this. From decisive thoughts that's suicidal at times, the rage of kicking and screaming, begging for silence, just a little piece of quiet time. Like a whirlwind, tornado storms, the breeze clutter, enraged, caged, brewing, twisting and turning, that never ending doubt that seeps through my mind, the rewinding, replaying, back and forth in my mind, screaming. Do freedom exist for me? The pain, the rape, the molestation, the domestic violence, betrayal, and daddy issues of abandonment, wanting to feel love, my mind be so cluttered with grief, a silent cry is killing me. I smile daily trying to mask the pain, but sometimes the look on my face is a dead giveaway. I must not forget, grief had put me in a mental prison, in a cage. That's hard to break away from. My freedom, my peace, my love, my joy is within me trying to break free while I'm praying for strategy. God, please forgive me as I just want to be free.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Poetic killing. That was fire. I like that.
Thank
Yeah.
That
you.
was powerful.
Now we got poetry queen. Poetry queen. You gonna come to the camera?
Yes.
Mm.
Hey, introduce yourself.
Hello.
Where you from? Where we can find you at?
You can find me on just about every platform under the same name. Put my thing down. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm at work, so it just took me a minute. But you can find me on every platform from TikTok to Instagram, Facebook. Even I have a blog that's under Poetry Queen 85, and I write personal poems for people. So you can give me a picture, and I don't have to know you. I just read the picture.
Oh, okay. Where you from? Where you from though?
I'm from California, but I live in New York. I just say New York because I've been here my whole life, pretty much.
Oh, you
Okay.
from
East
here, but you
Coast.
live there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
literally like that.
Okay. Okay. Let's hear you.
Okay. Daddy told me to never be afraid of the dark, but never did he warn me that he actually meant being afraid of being black. I didn't
Mm.
understand quite like what he meant by that. I told him, but Daddy, I've never been afraid of you. He said, yeah, but that's the truth. It wasn't meant for you to be afraid of me, but what I'm telling you is afraid of being yourself. I mean, being the youth is all you have to do. Little girl, you've been trying to walk in everybody else's shoes but your own, but no, you're not trying to be grown. You're just trying to learn how to be on your own. That was my problem. I was afraid of being on my own until daddy told me this is what you're going to do. You're only going to walk with your shadow and you. And God has only made it possible just to do that, being you. He didn't really create me to be anything but me. And I just wanted to know what was that supposed to mean? I understood the definition of being spoken for and outspoken, but I didn't really know what it meant to speak. A little girl like me didn't know what much to say. Daddy said, speak up or shut up. Those are the only things that you have to live by, because the only things that you have no choice but to do is be black and a little girl like you. I said, but Daddy, I'm more interested in being what you do. He told me, just like I told myself, which I knew, I thought I did, and that was live your life to the fullest, but I'm not rich. See, that's the problem. We all think we need money to be at the highest peak we find in life, but there's one thing you don't get, and that's life twice. But I know we all surrounded by guardian angels. Isn't that the truth? He says, yeah, but the question is, did you know you? I know the things that you thought about before this came into existence. I mean, before you became someone's missus. I mean, you mistaken yourself for someone's mistress. And I'm just telling you, little girl, don't be like daddy. Because that was my problem. I was a ladies' man, and every woman thought you were just going to be their child. And I told them, this is for the wild. I'm not meant to be this exactly for my daughter to look back at and say, this is the kind of person I need her to be with. That wasn't until I told my daddy I'd rather be with a woman, but he thought he made mistakes. But I told him, no, it wasn't a mistake you made. In fact, you impressed me to show me who I needed to be. And that was, as you said, myself. So as I looked back at my reflection and I looked back at that little girl that was deep still inside of me, telling me it's okay for you to feel free. Don't be afraid to be in the wild, but don't be afraid to say you are. You can be, you will be. And sometimes that is the wild thing about it, being me. I know I keep repeating that. Be me, because the world we live in now, we all can't even be ourselves unless we're living behind closed doors. And that's what everyone says. Behind closed doors, be yourself. Be what you need to be. And I keep repeating this. How in the hell can I be in a real world that doesn't let me be me? So I sit down with myself and I write in my diary. And it says, this is a place where I can feel like I have freedom in my speech, but I'm not trying to be speechful. I'm not trying to be speechless either. I just want to be able to speak. And my voice is needed to be heard. And that's how I learned from my daddy. Every lesson in life is taught for you to learn. Boom.
Mm.
Deep.
Wow.
Deep.
Wow.
Woo.
That was amazing.
Deep.
I like.
Thank
Oh
you.
damn, yo.
And
Deep.
I
that I
like
wait till
that.
I wait till I do any of my pieces, but that was completely freestyle.
What?
Wow.
Are you kidding
Yes.
me?
No.
Wow.
Like
Straight
that
out
was
the
off the
dome.
dome.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh
That was
hell no.
amazing.
I pick my mental I can pick a subject. That's why even when I do people's pieces, I don't know you from anything. I do. If you go to my TikTok or my
That's a gift.
Instagram, you'll see it. And I have pictures of people and I have their backgrounds and I write. But a lot of the pieces that I wrote for them, I don't know them past
Wow.
maybe their name in the picture itself. I just look and read the picture.
And you say your
Like
social
you
media is
was just
Poetry
making that
Queen?
shit up as you was talking
Yes.
off the dome.
hmm I
I
took
do
my
stuff
life
like that.
experiences.
Yeah.
I'm a daddy's girl, and I take the conversations that him and I have had over the years, from little girl to grown woman, and I will take those notes, those what I call mental notes, and draw a picture in my head or write in my mind and spit from that.
That's
That's what's up.
amazing. Wow.
Are y'all hearing this shit right now?
Oh, we heard it. We heard it. Like she
Gifted.
Y'all
said,
in
we
the
can't.
comments,
Like she said, we
y'all
can't do
listening to
life
this shit
twice.
right now?
So
Did y'all just
so
hear
yeah,
this
we heard it.
poem? And she just said that she was just spitting that shit up off the dome.
It
Did
My
y'all
flows
hear
goodness.
the length of
naturally
that
too.
poem? Did y'all hear what she said in that fucking poem? And she just
Yeah, she
spitting that
said.
off. Yo,
She said we can't do life twice now.
Thank you.
yo, that is crazy. Where can we find you at again?
You can find me on any platform, any network under Poetry Queen 85 or Poetry Queen 585. I had to change my Facebook, but everything else is the same. So Poetry Queen 585 or 85.
Yo, stick
Wow.
around because we definitely want to hear some more of you round two, yo. Stick
Okay.
around because Nyarko, look,
First of all, everybody y'all killed it. First, everybody from the first round, all the pieces y'all did, it hit. Like y'all all, I respect all y'all pens. Amazing. So I'm gonna get into this piece. It is called Unbalanced Equation. I was sitting here for a minute, like, what piece do I want to do? So I'm gonna just do Unbalanced Equation.
You got too much in the arsenal, Nyarko. So
No, I recently wrote a new piece and it's about like black love, but from like a nerd's point of view because I like anime and stuff. But it has a lot of references, so I'm gonna just keep it on the other
that's
side.
good because I want DPC to come to my wedding and I want them to spit that love shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, no, I
Yeah.
might do that one. I'll do it. Let me do it real quick. It's an anime piece, so it has some references. But I never promised this love would always land. Season one eventually ends, but with us, our second season is still never as bad. We got that black love,
Mm.
homegrown southern soul food love, authentic.
Ooh.
We ease each other's souls, but heartburn is a common side effect. Late night trash talking over games is the catalyst. We're nerdy. But that don't take away our black card. We like watching hood films and anime, like playing space and cosplaying. We are the new goal of love. We're 90s babies, but 2000s raised. Our love don't mirror the sitcoms, it's eccentric. We do date nights at comic book stores and eat ramen and Dragon Ball Z themed restaurants. Sake over wine and arigatos between kisses. We're slice of life, a dash of comedy and horror. We slay each other demons with words of affirmation Tanjiro would be proud of. See, you and me, let me sway on. Ooh, new piece. I am so 1 second. I just drew a whole blank.
New shit.
Yeah,
You
two new
good?
shit. Two new shit.
You good? You good? Break out
Yeah.
that phone. Do what you need to. It's okay.
Can I pull it up? Can I be on here and still pull up on my phone? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Y'all know y'all can't see me, but let me, cause that thing literally just blanked. I'm so sorry.
You good? You good? We know shit happens.
Okay. Our love mirror the sitcoms. It's eccentric. We do date nights at comic book stores and eat ramen at Dragon Ball Z themed restaurants. Sake over wine and our gatos between kisses were slice of life with a dash of comedy and horror. We slay each other demons with words of affirmation Tanjiro will be proud of. You and me will never have a failed season. Some won't hit as hard, but there's always struggle and success. Always hard work when the reward is one of a kind. See, social media try and tell us that black love is strong but weak, that we're married to the streets. And models on IG is what a black man seek. Black women too bitter from past hurt, but I disagree. Our love is blacker than midnight, sweet as sweet potato pie, and sacred like Granny's recipe. Our best
Mm.
kept secret, crafted by us, customized in a language coded by us, envied by those who understand black love. Nerdy black love is free and non-judgmental. We sail over moons flying, floating from this type of love. Greater than being grounded, we stay high, no lie. And you know this love is one of a kind. You're my soul eater, and I, your kakeguri, willing to always bet on us. Despite the odds, we'll survive the test of time because we're dreamers. Looking to change the
Mm.
outlook on love that it doesn't have to be cookie cutter. No need to fit a mold when we are the mold. We are black love. We are two friends, two lovers, two dreamers, two black nerds coming together as one piece, never ending. And that's that piece.
Ooh.
Wee!
I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah,
Powerhouse.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Nice, nice, nice,
Thank you.
nice.
That ignited a
Woo.
little
Yes.
fire up in me. That
Hey,
got
look,
me lit.
Nyarko, boss man in the building. Look, we got royalty just came in the building. Real spill. Talking about, hey, ladies.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey, real.
Woo.
that's your
Hey,
chance.
yeah, yeah, by me, you real
That's
spill
your
just came
chance.
on. There you go.
Real, I want to be with DPC. I want to get in the group.
Hey, Alex, Punchline Frazier. Okay,
Oh,
New Yorko,
there
it's
you
all the
go.
round two is all you. Round two is all you. You remember the same I think it was Bamiji,
um,
Nay,
yeah,
Poetic Killing, and Poetry Queen.
in that order.
Um and then that's it. I think we got time. Let's see, we got 45 more minutes. So I think we got time for them to spit. Like y'all can do y'all got two more in your pockets each. Two anybody? You do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You wanna let them do two more and then 45 minutes each, two more?
yeah, if y'all got two more, then hit us with two more. We want to hear
Yeah.
y'all
Yeah.
spit.
All right, but you doing the introducing. So I'm done talking. Round
All
one,
right.
round one, I talk. You do the talking now.
All right, so we get into round two by me. Bamaji.
Bombagy, like a bomb and then
Bamaji.
itchy. Yeah.
Bamaji. All right, you up. Let me hear what you
All
got.
right. This is Bombagy, meaning beautifully and wonderfully made in God's image. My poetry CD is set to music. It's on all musical platforms. You can go on YouTube and type in BAWMIGI. The title of this piece is called Life or Death. And it's basically about how a soldier, how an artist will not appreciate it until it's too late.
Mm.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What it do? Mic check 1 2 1 2. What it do? Mic check 1 2 1 2. What it do? Mic check 1 2 1 2. What it do? All I ask for are 4 minutes to live, to give, not to receive. I'm asking you for 4 of your minutes to put into me and believe. I pack my poems inside of me like I pack my suitcase full of clothes, but the only difference is I ain't going nowhere. No vacations, no main reservations, no temptations, just my words. Some of them you may have heard, which may mean nothing to you, but to me, they are my life, my mornings, my noons, my days and nights, nouns, adjectives, verbs, similes, metaphors, onomatopoeias. I'm so glad to meet you. Rhymes. Used to be hypnotic, but now Bomaji, beautifully and wonderfully made in God's image. Yeah, that's me. This is how I eat. This is how much and conjunction, junction. What is my function? This is my function. To speak, to motivate, not to imitate or emulate. I'm a poet, but I have 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. You see, me being a poet, I'm the one that can make you smile. Remove that frown from your face, my child, and be fine in just a little while. And I'm the one that can make you laugh. Just by the words I write. My rhyme's so tight. Your favorite drink might be Pepsi, but by the end of the night, I have your ass hooked on Sprite. And I'm the one that can make you cry. Have you reminisce about an ex that know you done you wrong, and you want them back, and you don't know why. Why is my words? You see, to me, these poems are my life or my death. When it feels like I have nothing left. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's all it takes for a soldier or mighty outright to get killed. My friend the soldier left to go back several Thursdays ago. And before he left, his last wish was to hear me spit this gift, not to let it drift, but to hear me say, I represent heaven and the universe. I got scars, tears, fears, and laughter. I've been on this earth. But that was only part of me, and that's only part of that poem, because tick tock, that's the sound of the clock. My friend the soldier in Iraq may be back or may not. He'll be gone in November. I may see him again. On God, it all depends. But due to this fucked up government we're within, it's time for him to kill or to be killed. He's facing life or death. I am too. To the both of us, who will be true? Two different people, different messed up situations. When will there be love and dedication to a soldier, to a poet? How many times have you murdered a poet, not giving us the opportunity to use our voice? Disrespecting us on the mic, and we have to yell until we are hoarse. You don't listen. Like I said, disrespecting us on the mic, and we ask, why are you here? Thinking we're on some type of drug because we use our rhymes to take flight. When will we be respected as real artists when we're dead and gone? Don't be at my funeral singing those sad ass songs. Bring in the poets. While the poets, please stand up. Please stand up. Put the real flowers on my grave because you were true. I love pink roses too. In this poem I'm spinning tonight, I wrote this just for you. Damn. Some people in the audience are still talking. You talkers don't stand over my grave and put the real flowers because you're fake. The fake flowers represent you, and you realize too late what we stand for. Living on this earth is not our life or our death. Our flesh is not our worth. It will turn to dirt. Our spirit, you can only hear it. And we will go back to do our Father's will, which is in heaven. This is why we bother. When will a poet in this world be appreciated? I have no minutes left. Today as soldiers, as poets, as artists, as rappers. Will you give us life or will you?
Mm. Love it.
Woo.
You spit that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You
That's a dedication to all artists. That's what's up. Mm. I love it.
Appreciate that.
Did
Got
you
one
want to
more
do?
on you?
Oh, do you want to do another one?
I do another one.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is called Waiting for the Perfect Day. No matter where you are in your life, no matter what you're going through, every day is a perfect day to get up and do what you're supposed to do. We all have a purpose. We're here to do God's will. And that's why we're on this earth to help others. Our life is not just about ourselves, but it's about Him and doing the purpose that He put us on here for.
Mm.
Give me just a second. Sunny, it could be outside. The dark clouds may be in dismay. Laughter I hear in my ear when I have no fear. Waiting for the perfect day. Tears of joy instead of tears of sorrow. Be what it may, each and every one of you shall conquer tomorrow. Time is given to you because God's joy is borrowed. Live and remember that dark clouds can't take your dreams away. As you reach up high and you look to the sky, realize you made it through today. Do the right thing because you want to instead of disobey. Realize it's your turn due to the many lessons you learn and know that you will be okay. You see, God's grace has shined upon you. When you feel like you're going through your worst, He'll set your flesh and your spirit free. He says, I am the only me. Have faith and still believe. My ways are not the ways I ask that much from you. Be the person I created you to be. During the hard time, I give you the strength to go through. Stop worrying about how people treat you and what they say and do. God is the only true being you can trust when it seems you don't have a clue. Days when it feels you don't have no way out, when you just want to scream and shout, hurt due to this world, remember the Lord and never doubt. You see, this is not your home, honey, only a place where your flesh can rest. Your spirit belongs to God, and that, honey, the devil can't test. The devil speaks to you, trying to make you second guess. Having you feel that this world is in such a mess, but God made you. God is in you, and because of this, you will always be truly blessed. God sent His Son Jesus for your sins, mine, and others, whom hung, bled, and died. A man perfect with no sins. His mother wept and cried. They were even cruel enough to pierce Him in the side. Crucified by the world, but a living sacrifice for your life. Look at what He done. God's only begotten Son. So why worry about the grief and strife? You see, daily, people will try to crucify you. Forgive them for what they say because some know not what they do. Like God's Son Jesus, you got to pick up your cross and walk daily and let His love in you abide. Don't worry about punishing them because the Lord is your compass and your guide. You see, the world can be so cruel sometimes, but remember how Jesus turned the other cheek and walked away? Loved you enough to die for your sins and mine and others, and God loved you enough to let Him. Every day is a perfect day. Thank you.
Mm. Jesus.
Woo.
Oh, my soul needed that. Thank you,
Exactly.
thank you, thank
Literally.
you, thank you.
Bless y'all.
Yeah, that was
That was
amazing.
Thank
Thank you for sharing that
Mm.
that was
because
Fire, fire, fire.
hit
needed.
home for a lot.
you.
All right. Next up, we got Nay.
Wow. I tell you, kind of to come after that, I just don't know. I'm gonna try to come with it. You set the bar for real. So if you guys, I'm loving the fact that I hear that we have a lot of authors. So if you do need someone with editing services, look up Consult Right Now LLC on Facebook.com. But you can also find me on all the platforms at The Cardigan Professor, and that's THEE in honor of my Jackson State University. Anywho, the next piece I want to share with you guys, if you turn on the TV, there are so many ads for all these pills that can help cure this one thing, and then they give you 15 million side effects. So this is kind of like my piece to kind of pay honor to what I found to be a saving grace for me. Um, I moved to Ohio in 2018 to work on my PhD. And during this time, I was also going through a divorce. I was separated from my children, so it was a very dark time. So they decided, oh well, we'll try you on this. So we tried Zoloft, and I felt like I wanted to go and kill everyone and myself. So that did not work. So I found was speaking with one of my friends, and they were like, "Why don't you get your medical card?" And I said, "Oh, I never thought about that." So I did a little research, and I spoke with a doctor, and I'm living in Ohio, so it was good. And I will say that since I've been on, medicinal cannabis, I've not had those thoughts of going out and hurting myself or hurting anyone else. I've been able to function. I've been able to do the things that I do need to do. So yeah, this is kind of in honor of that. And it's entitled Happy Haziness. The unexpected halo of smoke that envelops me is present due to the connection of my sturdy vessel, permeated with my trusty green essence. An essence that is provided by nature that can help cure the ills of the world, yet it gets rejected and dejected while there is a push to use synthetic heroin touted as a saving grace to whatever ails you. Higher into the clouds, I am transported beyond the day to day drudgery of attempting to appease this benevolent God called consumerism, cloaked in a veil of sexism, against the strong kings of our society. Transported beyond systemic oppression in the vein of our oldest compadre, racism, that affects people who look like me on a daily basis, whether through overt efforts or covert methods. Another inhalation takes me to the next peak of sublime bliss. The haziness intensifies and scurries me away from the negativity of this journey called life. There's a smile that appears that has the capacity to change the conversational flow of a room within seconds. A smile that, for so many reasons, had been previously hidden. Another ring of smoke encases my body. At this moment, a realization that this flora could eradicate all the symptoms of cancers in society, those physical and psychological, with just one deeply intense pull, is made, caught in an angle of love, an angle of happiness, an angle of healing. These angles presently create a hazy cloud of happiness. Thank you.
Yes,
Yes.
I like that. I I took a puff just because of the poem. That's why I turned the camera off for a second, but I hit my little mini bong over here. I was like, yeah.
I Trey out. I'm about to smoke.
That's why I was like, why did she turn the camera off? Because I'm
Yeah.
smoking my vape right here, but she must be smoking some good stuff.
It's
Because
my little bong. I didn't want to put it on camera. I
You might
I
as well, baby. Where you cheesing over there? You cheesing from ear to ear.
as soon as I heard the poem, I was like, oh yeah, this I love a good cannabis poem. I love it. It makes
You,
me feel so good.
oh, look, y'all make me feel the way I'm 6 months clean.
Oh,
Oh, that's
well,
good.
well,
That's
good
good.
luck with that. Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm.
And I do.
I thought I got this big ass grin on my face. Oh goodness.
I love it too, baby. Jaws just shining over there. I feel good.
Yes.
And I, ooh,
yeah, all I saw was that smoke coming out or whatever. You turned your camera back on. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
She didn't want to do that on camera. I wonder what she must be smoking the good stuff then.
ooh.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
already.
right.
I'm on summer vacation, I don't go back until August 25th, so I'm enjoying my summer. I'm enjoying my
You better
Yeah,
fly
me
high.
too.
I'm telling you, woo wee, teaching those college kids, man,
Ooh.
and then they
Woo.
come in there smelling like that loud, I can't say anything, and I'm like, wow, really, this how we doing it these days?
Right.
But I do, you guys, if y'all permit me, I do have one more
Yeah,
piece.
go ahead, go
Yeah.
ahead. I was gonna
And
say, yeah.
this is my most recent piece, and it just got me to thinking because, like, I grew up in Mississippi, and a lot of times, well, all the time I was growing up, it was always get your education, focus on your degrees. I was never really taught about like being open to love, being accepting to love, allowing someone in my safe space. So this piece is kind of reflective of me kind of getting out of that and really just allowing myself to let uh, someone else lead the way and not me trying to take over, if that makes sense. So this piece is entitled Love Is.
Oh,
Love is the one thing that has the capability to make the most impenetrable person allow in a beacon of hope. They have permitted themselves to sanction the guarded trust that they have around their heart to be penetrated. This breakthrough of trust comes from the results of years of lies, heartbreak, and pain because they felt that they were not worthy of something genuine, pure, and safe. Safe to be the person that they read about, in all those romance novels. Someone who is loved, protected, and cherished. Love is so forceful and unconditional, yet sometimes we are introduced to those who place conditions on our love. In
mm,
those instances, we must disregard the outliers telling us to remain so conditioned and instead embrace those telling us to step away. Step away and into the heart, body, and soul of someone who truly cares and appreciates and honors the individual you are. Love is such a splendid gift. Thank you.
oh,
Like
yes, yes.
that.
See,
Okay.
I would see if my students would hear that, they would mess them up because I roll up in class bumping, a little future, a little plies, a little yachty. I mess them up, with their dynamics, so they think I'm like just this, but I'm like Prof D has a soft side, I
Oh,
was a
yeah.
college student once, so I get it, but yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved to have you as
Mm.
the first person.
Listen, I have fun, baby, because for each of our essays that we do, I utilize music videos to teach the essay. So, for
Mm.
example, when we do the process essay, I find like the cha cha slide, the Cupid shuffle, all those line dances, and we break it down and like they tell me, would this be an A paper? Would this be B, C? And they tell
Oh.
me
I
why.
would love to be in
So
that
I
class.
love to have fun, because I know English. If you're not an English major, I know it's not your
Mhm.
thing. So I try to tell my colleagues, you have to get on the students' level and do that.
Mhm.
And y'all were the first ones to hear this piece, so thank you.
New shit.
Yes.
All right, next poetic healing, Marada.
Ooh. Well, I got two pieces. This piece is called I Cried, but I Survived. I cried, but I survived all the hurt, pain, and lies. I looked to the hills where all my help come from. My God, from up above. I cried, but I survived. The beatings, heartbreak, the domestic violence, the silence, tears of suffering in silence. I cried, but I survived. All the bitterness, hate, and betrayal, even raising my kids all by myself. I cried, but I survived. Looking at my mother deceased in a casket, my soul being ripped out of my body, asking, why must this be? Even through, even though my heart is aching, I smile knowing that I have internal peace. I cried, but I survived. Being born deceased, now I have life more abundantly. Anybody can suffer, and everybody won't survive. But I did. I cried. but I survived.
Ooh, I felt that.
Thank
Ooh,
you.
thank you for sharing that piece.
Oh, you welcome. You welcome.
I appreciate
Uh,
that. Oh, let
you
me pause.
welcome.
This see, Nyarko, this is why I didn't want to have the comments on the stage, right? This is why I
Oh,
was skeptical. Because they're distracted. Poetic healing. Look, your piece it was supposed to be it's real serious, right? And I don't like it's like giggling through a funeral. And I don't
Yeah.
like doing that, right? And but Miriam, right? If y'all don't know Miriam, I was in uh another online mic with her, and like she was like just such just like this little butterfly, and then it was like the last poem of the night, and she started talking about something with ice cream and this dude licking it off her and everything, and she just busted out with it, and I'm just like, I just started thinking about that, and I just giggled during your poem a little bit, and I was like, oh shit, my bad. So that's what I was like. See, it's your fault, Miriam. It's your fault, Miriam. But
I'm
that's why
cool.
I just had to explain myself for that little if anybody saw me giggling right quick. See, that's a distraction. See, anyway, let's move on. Let's
Okay.
move on.
Uh, the last one I have is called "Trauma Don't Love Me." Trauma don't love me, you see. Trauma tries to take everything from me. Trauma don't love me. It keeps me on my knees. Trauma don't love me. It's like a stain with remnants that stayed. Trauma don't love me. All I do is pray. Trauma don't love me. I know I'm not to blame. Ever since you entered my life, I haven't been the same. Trauma pierces your soul and aches every day. Trauma don't care who you are. It hunts you, traps you, and fills you up with fear and anxiety is in your way. Trauma don't love me. It takes my happiness and joy away that I thought would stay. Trauma don't love me. It robbed me and stole my childhood away.
mm,
Man.
mm. Do you have these pieces in a book, or are you planning on putting these pieces in a book?
Yeah, they already in the book. You just ain't published yet.
Oh, okay. When it drops, let me know because I need that book.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you for the motivation. I
Yes,
need
please.
to.
You already I mean, you already got some stuff out though. But
Yeah.
you just haven't been like promoting it like what professionally or just
Right. I haven't been promoting it and it's in this it's been in its editing stage, but I've been steadily writing other books and life and and it's just a lot, but I'm getting, and that's why I said like I'm a poet, so on my wedding day, that's why I said I need DPC to come, you know what I'm saying? Whatever love shit y'all got, like I want to hear, So, like,
see Alex say he got one of your books.
yeah, he got one of my books, but see, I got a portrait book coming out.
Well, that's what she was asking. If you got a book that she
No, but I got books, but she was asking about the poetry.
Yeah.
About the
okay.
poetry in the book. So I got a poetry book coming out. It's called The Scars of a Concrete Rose.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
so that's what she talking about. So that's in this it's getting edited and all that stuff. So I'm waiting on that to drop. But in the process, I done wrote a whole nother book
Mm,
Mm,
that's getting ready to drop like next month.
okay.
That's good.
So
Watch
I'm
out for that.
trying.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
yeah,
That
you good.
procrastination. I've been trying to put out an audiobook since the beginning of this year. I still have not started on it yet. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. But
Yes,
it's
you
been my
did.
goal.
I'm
It's
right
been my
behind
goal to put it out before the end of this year.
Well, you
Join the
still
club.
got
I'm
six
right
months
behind you.
left.
Yep,
You
there's
still
Right
6
got six
behind you.
months.
months left. Yeah.
Phone is looking at me like, when are we gonna have a conversation? Because I'm waiting on you. The microphone is looking at me like, you ready? Because you got the stuff. So what you do?
My bad, poetry queen. We was coming to hey,
No, no,
we
no.
know
I mean, what you were saying about having the audio. I'm like, I'm joining the club because I'm right behind you. I
Oh,
have
okay.
I had released the book, but I didn't like the outcome. So I said, okay, I know what to do next time. And what I want to do this time is do it the audio version way because of how I speak and what kind of pieces I spit. So
Exactly.
I said, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have the stuff that's sitting in front of me. The whole
Just,
mic, everything is like, oh, we
Cause
ready?
it's just
No.
different. It's just
Yes,
different than writing a book. Because
yes,
just
you write a book,
redo it.
people can't read your emotions, you know. That's
right,
why you got to
right,
put out that audio book so they can hear that emotions in your words. That's why I
yes,
didn't want to write a book. I want to put out an audio book because it's more than just writing the words down. It's the emotions that you speak with those words that you have to hear with it. So that's
yes.
why I wanted to do the put out an audio book instead of just a poetry book. So yeah.
And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn it into an audio book and come out. And also, I am gonna publish a journal with that poetry book because then you can use it and do writing exercises that come along with the book. So it's gonna be you can buy the book and the journal separately, but I'm also gonna sell it as a bundle. So yeah, it's coming. It's coming. But now I got to try to plan a wedding. I don't know nothing about that. So
Me, same boat. Been married since I'm
Hey, I took a whole 2 years to plan mine. Good luck.
ooh, I don't want to wait that long.
But it was small. It was short and small and sweet though. It was so nice. Sunrise beach wedding only cost about 5 grand. And
Wow,
just
that's
that 2 years
good.
was just a little setback. That's all. I just threw that in there.
Cause everybody
It's all
that's
good.
talking about what they call it, event planning and decorate, shit, they talking about shit 10,000, 8,000. I'm like, damn, that ain't cool to me.
Mm-mm.
You like, I mean,
Say
like,
put all your money in the honeymoon. That's what people don't get. Don't put all
all
your
right,
money in the wedding. Put all your money in the honeymoon. That's what we
all right.
did. That's where
And
you want your money to
he
go.
talking about Jamaica, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I go to Jamaica, I'm gonna start back smoking because they're gonna have to put me in a pastor. I just want to lay there.
We did a 1 week cruise. We did a 1 week cruise for our honeymoon. A 7 day
Wow.
cruise. Yep.
See,
Put all that money in your honeymoon.
thank you for the tip. I'm writing it down.
Yep.
then I also
Cause
just want
half of the people they ain't gonna come there to want to see you get married anyway. Most of them gonna come for show. You
I
know what
mean,
I'm saying? Or
who
come
you
just
getting
to
married for?
speculate.
Who you getting
I'm getting
married for?
married for
Them
me,
or
but that's the thing,
exactly.
right?
Exactly. So
But sometimes everybody that say they for you ain't really for you. So that's why I was saying, people gonna have their own little individual reasons. But at the same time, I'm gonna make sure I'm happy anyway. That's my priority and that's my day. I'm gonna make sure of that.
exactly. Facts. Facts. Poetry Queen, you
Queen,
gonna end us
yes.
out the night? You got two for us to end us out the night?
Yes, I do.
All
Oh,
right.
that's great.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm so sorry. I was exiting out of here. Okay, I just jumped right into it. So I seen somebody and they told me I was okay. And then I realized how okay I wasn't. I never knew that it wasn't not okay to talk to yourself. I assumed that talking to yourself helped you learn who you really are and not who you aren't and who the world is trying to make you to be. There
Mm.
I go again, saying shit out loud. I know it pays off to think out loud. That's why us poets ain't something to fuck with because we do exactly what we think about, and they don't understand that either. We have the ability to think out loud and think our thoughts, and our thoughts become words, and our words become action, and the actions don't really speak as much as we would like it to. That's why I've been trying to tell my reflection, I'm only here to justify you. Don't be interested in trying to entertain anyone else but you. For the fact of the matter is, that's the fact that matters, you. You have a voice, you speak out loud, you think for yourself, and you tell yourself, this is all I need to do. And then I hit the stage, or the stage hits me. My mind goes crazy, and I realize, what are you supposed to be? A poet. What exactly could that be? Let's think about it. A powerful and outstanding and educated thinker. That's what a poet really is. That is who she's become. That is who she will be. Powerful and outstanding and educated. And she thinks more than often. She thinks more than she could ever bear to have anything else to do. That's why I look at myself and say, this is okay to be you. I never knew. that this could be that hard. Again, I repeated myself and I left myself in charge. Me, myself, and I, we sat down in the office and we looked around and we realized, where could we really be? The doctor looks at me and says, "You're in my office. That is a possibility. But I'm not here to take any meds, sir. I'm not here to do anything other than to tell you what's really wrong. And you're here to tell me what's right. But you're not any better than me. So how can you make this anything but make believe?" I close my eyes and I have fantasy. I have a world full of thoughts, and those thoughts become measures that I haven't really quite understood. I've been standing at a certain height for most of my life, and that lifeline has always come across my mind. But I have never wanted to press the button. The button exactly, might you ask? What in the world could this little girl be talking about? I'm not that little anymore. I'm close to being 40, and my 40th chapter has so many pages inside of them already. I don't even know where to start. I've had a broken heart. I've had a broken leg. I've even had a broken mind because I didn't know what time it was to even cross the line of life. And then I realized I really could do this twice. I know they say you only live once, but I'm here again to tell you this was where I really thought I could do this right. I spent so much time in my life doing everything wrong. I thought I was just trying to show myself that I could be strong, but nor did I realize I was really trying to show the world I belonged here. I took a sip of what I didn't realize I didn't need to. Liquor became my best friend. I had a name for every bottle that I controlled with my lips and my tongue, and it spoke a foreign language only one could understand, and that was my soul. And that's what I sold myself to. A bottle every night. I had to love her every single night. Bacardi, yeah, that was my side piece. And Murado, yeah, she did a few things to me. She hit all the right spots in the right time, and I just thought that was exactly what I needed to do, waste my time. And that's how deep it got, waist deep. And then I was laying across the table, and the doctors looked at me and said, "We're going to prepare you for brain surgery." So I took a deep breath, and as I had no other choice but to close my eyes, my mind went off in a fantasy world that really wasn't a fantasy. It was a nightmare turned into a reality. So I woke back up, and now I'm in recovery. The doctors told me, "You're okay. You'll be perfectly fine. That's because you've learned how to live your life just right this time." Poem.
Ooh.
My
Now,
God. Woo.
now, was that off the dome too?
Yes,
Is all your poems off the dome?
most. I have a few that are not. I just revamped them.
Mm.
Man, that is a gift.
Yeah. It's like listening to a whole story come like alive from your words. It's dope.
Thank you. There's truth behind that story. I was a heavy drinker,
Mm-hmm.
and Bacardi and Moretta Sour, all of those were my favorites, and that was my go-to. And then I did have um brain surgery in my 20s, and the aftermath came of it,
Wow.
to kind of tell a short story to it.
Man,
That's amazing.
it
Yeah.
I'm
really
so
is.
I'm glad that you overcame that,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm glad that you're able to use what you've been through to help change somebody else's life. Cause you never know what nobody else go through. You know, everybody not gonna put what they went through on pen or paper. But at the same time, with you doing what you just did, I'm pretty sure you helped somebody. So
Thank you so
big
much,
up,
y'all.
Mm.
big ups.
Thank you.
You welcome.
You got one more for us?
Um, One more, but it's gonna be really short. Actually, because my phone is dying. I'm so sorry, y'all.
No, it's
It's all
okay.
good.
This one, I'll give a short version. I did a piece about my birth mom years ago, so I'll give a really short piece. Little did I know that I was that little girl that wrote those notes to a stranger. It took years for me to understand how could I look like someone I've never met before. I went knocking on everyone's door, but who knew that I was knocking on the devil's door and didn't realize who the devil really was? Not my next door neighbor, not the woman across, but the woman who even made me exist into the world that I didn't even want to know who I wasn't and who I was supposed to be. I got really creative with the thoughts in my mind, and I called myself my own mommy. Not that I wasn't raised by a few women who taught me how to be the woman I've become, but I realized the woman I was one. She told me that I was a mistake in her own little fashion. And then years later, she told me it happened not really by mistake, but by mistake. I was the one that was mistaken for. And I guess I wasn't the right door she wanted to go knocking on.
Mm.
I felt really strong until I noticed that I really wasn't wrong. I looked like someone who had an impossible image of their own thoughts and their own mindsets. And I keep going back to the mind, but that's because this is where I've been all this time, in my mind. They say that it's better if you speak up about where you're.
Oh man.
It it died.
Yeah.
My phone
So
died.
it cut out. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, she must have been on 0.5% battery.
Yeah.
Hey.
Everybody you.
Because I mean, she said she had a short piece, so I thought she was gonna at least try to get that out. But she's
That
still
was,
hanging in there though. But
yeah,
maybe it's just that lag that she there
Yeah,
still.
that
I'm
was a
gonna go
dope
back
piece.
and
Both
It's
of them.
follow
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna follow
and
her though.
follow
She
Yeah.
it.
yeah
Yeah,
she
yeah, I'm gonna follow everybody that jumped on tonight that I don't follow
Yeah, for sure.
because
'Cause
I know this is the new beginning of something else.
yeah yeah. I appreciate everybody for coming on, for participating. Respect, yo. Much respect, much respect. I enjoyed each and every one of y'all. Everybody that joined us,
thank you.
everybody that promoted too. Oh, y'all the MVPs. I appreciate y'all. Shared, that posted, all of DPC for the support for me and Nyarko hosting these events. Respect, yo. Just
This was,
just keep up with us and watch us grow. This is only the first event. So keep
Mm.
up with us, watch us grow. This is Thirsty Thursday. Next up, we got Message
Message
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, Message Monday, June 23rd. That's our next one coming up. So the sign-ups are all open for that one. So I appreciate you, T, Alex, Blitz that got on Confessions, Miriam, the Princess, Chris, No One, Bradford, Erica, they got on. Probably missing some folks.
Illusion was on earlier.
Yeah, All in Illusions, Glitch, Blitz, everybody.
Thank
Even
you.
if y'all
Thank you.
tuning in and when y'all watching the replay, it's gonna be up. I'm gonna do some I'm gonna try to cut out some clips and post those later on too. So
Okay.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'm over here in Texas, wherever wherever y'all from, if y'all on that East Coast. I'm sorry, it's 10
It's
o'clock
10
there.
o'clock. Yeah, it's time for me to go to bed. I got
Woo!
work in the
Oh,
morning.
I'm from Louisiana, baby, but right here in Texas.
Well, I appreciate y'all. Until
Oh
next
yeah.
time,
All
everybody catch
right.
up with everybody. Let's keep in touch. Fam, appreciate it.
All right.
Oh,
Have a good
good
night.
night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.